Hi, I'm Mike Barcia, and I'm going to show you how to register for an event using our new event registration system. So here I'm on the equity event. This is an event that's going to open for us within the next week or so. And so I can go on this web page and I can learn about the equity event. And once I've decided to go, there's going to be a button right here that says register now. Since registration is not open, that button's not here. But once registration is live, the button's going to be over here, just like it has been previously. So once I click that button, it's going to take me to a page that's going to look just like this. It's going to have a summary of what was on the previous page, the title of the event, the start date, and the address. There's also some cool little buttons here. You can check out the address on the map, or you can email yourself some of that information. So for right now, I'm going to click register now. And now you can see there's 4 steps to this process. We're going to select the submitter, the attendee, and the registrar, and then check out. And so this system is kind of designed with associations in mind. So you might be a superintendent secretary and you're the submitter, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be the attendee for an event. You might be registering the board. And so since you're the submitter, we are going to go and do this process as if we are doing it just like one of you. So I'm going to enter in my email address. And now the system is going to search, and it's going to say, hey, we think we've found a couple of people that might be you. And so since I've been doing some testing, you'll see it says roofing company, so I'm not going to select that for right now. But you can see over to the left, it says ASBA, which is who I am. So I'm going to select my profile. Now, if you do this and you're brand new, or let's say your email address changed, you'll have the ability to actually just fill out your basic information. And it's going to look just like this next screen. It's going to look just like this. So you're going to say, hey, we don't have you in the system. Please enter this information and fill this out. So if you can do that, that would be great. Enter in all that information. And now we're going to hit next. So now we're seeing everyone that's associated with ASBA. So if you go to Globe and you log in, you should see every individual that's associated with Globe. So as a small tangent, we're in the process of updating all of the information that you guys have sent us over the last month into this new system. And so when you log in and you get to this step, you might see people that are no longer on the board. They might be ex-employees. We're still in the process of adding those people and cleaning out that data. So if you do see or if you don't see somebody who's not in here, you can hit add a person, which I'm going to do in a little bit. So going back mentally to step 1, I'm a submitter. So let's say I'm the role of a superintendent secretary, and I'm going to register people on their behalf. And so I'm going to select Christy, and I'm going to hit next. And so you can see this was submitted by myself, but the actual attendee is Christy. And so let's say Christy does want to go to the pre-conference and the equity conference. And as you can see with my mouse, this is just another little reminder. It's got the same information that was on the web page previously, but if you're ever curious, these are the products. And so one product is the pre-conference, the other product is the actual conference. And if you hover over it, it's going to give you the information about what the registration fee is, what it includes, and then late registration and refunds. It's just another way of a reminder of explaining what that is. And so let's say Christy does want to go to both. I'm going to just select both. So you're going to see the attendee total is going to update with 110. And then I'm going to update with her going to the equity, the full conference, for $405. We also have a question here. It says, we will do our best to accommodate your request. Do you have any dietary restrictions? So I don't think Christy does, but I'm just going to, for this demo purposes, I'm going to say she's vegan. And then I'm going to hit register another attendee. And that's going to load. And I'm going to register Darby. Darby's on our GR staff. You can also see somebody who's already been registered. It says selected attendee. I'm going to hit next. And so let's say Darby's really busy and she really wants to go to the pre-conference, but she can't make it. So I'm only going to be able to register her for the equity conference. So you can see the attendee total, but the whole invoice total has updated. So I'm going to select another person. And now we see that, let's say there's someone else on here that I don't see. So I'm going to hit add person. And then this is where you would fill this information out. and you can change if it's office address or home address, and it's just like before, and then you would hit next, and you can add that person that way. So I'm going to do, I'll do one more. I'll add Heidi. I'm going to hit next. And let's say Heidi's going to go to all 3, or all 2. Again, 405. I'm going to proceed to checkout. So here's a summary of everyone that I've registered and what I've chosen for them. So you could see Darby's only going to the equity conference, Heidi is going to the pre-conference and the equity conference, and Christy is doing the same as well. We've got the cost, the total cost that has updated. If you need to make a change, you can go to modify. If you added somebody as a mistake, you can just click the little trash can icon and you are going to remove them. So the next step we've got is payment options. So you can select from the drop down here. We can pay with a check, credit card, or purchase order. For today, I'm just going to do a purchase order because this is a test just to show you. And I'm going to write down just test. And then you can see what our registration policy and cancellation policy is. And I'm going to select checkout. And so now I've got a copy of my receipt, and this is what you should use as your invoice. So you can print this page, or you can select the little button here to print. And then you're also going to get an email that's basically has the same information again. And that's basically our new registration system. Hopefully it's going to be a lot easier and more intuitive for you to use. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 602-254-1100. Thanks for joining us.